Verse 9 says, "And the multitudes going before him and those who followed after were crying out, saying, Hosanna to the Son of David. Blessed is he who comes in the name of the Lord. Hosanna in the highest." And so the multitudes recognize that this is a messianic event. This is a significant individual who's riding in. If they didn't know who Jesus was in Jerusalem, they knew now. If they didn't know who he was before, they know who he is now. Remember, Jesus didn't spend a lot of time in Jerusalem because they wanted to kill him there. That's where the priests and the Sadducees and the Pharisees were based, and they had their power, and they worked along with the Romans to squash any opposition to their power. And so they were already threatening to kill Jesus. As a matter of fact, if you go back and read, they were threatening at this point not just to kill Jesus, they were also going to kill Lazarus, if you go read through the Gospels, because Jesus had just raised Lazarus from the dead. And it was causing such a stir. This man has raised a dead man. What are we going to do? How can we stop him? Is what they're thinking. I mean, who will not go after him and want him to be the king? He's raising people from the dead right here in Bethany outside the city of Jerusalem. And the dead man's walking among us. They were going to kill Lazarus. And they were going to kill Jesus. They were going to try and eliminate what they saw as a threat to their power position there in Jerusalem. And yet the masses knew enough to know this is the Messiah. This is a big deal. And they start quoting these praises to the Lord from the Messianic Psalms and from the Hallel Psalms in the Old Testament, which were directed to the Messiah. And so it was a very significant event. It was really the first time when Jesus goes to the holy city of Jerusalem and is presented as the Jewish Messiah. Before, he spent a lot of time in Capernaum and in the Galilee region, his homeland in Nazareth and Bethlehem and these areas. He didn't do a lot of his work in Jerusalem because of the threat against his life. And yet here he is presented as the Jewish king.